is Alchemy 2, and we are playing Agrarian Skies. And of course, this is Minecraft, and the sun's about to go down already, so we better get started. First things first, climb a tree.
It has been a horrible 10 years. Code wizards meddled in the balance of nature and released hordes of monsters from other dimensions on an unsuspecting world. Not satisfied with just destroying the human life, the monsters rampaged across the world, eating everything they could find and leaving nothing in their wake but empty void. The great mage trio Dusk, Vizwi, and Scott approached you with an offer. They had just enough power to protect your home and a small amount of land from the final devastation. In return for their protection, you agreed to collect the materials and resources the creators would need to remake the world once the hordes retreated back to the Hell Realms. The great trio cast their spell to protect you, while the magician way of flowing time forced the evil armies into submission and ordered them back to their dimensions. Upon waking up, you find that the creators, the Jaded One and the Cute One, have left a small amount of supplies to get you started. They apologize for not being able to give you more. If you complete the tasks assigned, you will receive more rewards to help you in your mission. It is up to you to recreate the world, to provide a home for the poor, lonely creatures left alone and homeless, to repopulate the planet. To this end, the Jaded One has compiled a list of the many items and fluids that will be needed. This book will magically update your progress as you complete quests, and may at times have new quests added if she sees she missed a requirement. To start, punch tree, get wood.
As normal. Unless you're playing Crash Landing, and the first thing you do is punch dust using the book. And it's nightfall. But we should be okay for now. Plant that again. Run inside and make a crafting bench. This is a mod from Tinker's Construct, a crafting station. It allows you to, well, pretty much do this. Leave it and come back to it whenever you need it. This is a crook. Its main use is to break leaves and get you more saplings. Saplings create dirt. When you compost them in an oak barrel, which I will be making in a little bit. And yeah. Go ahead and chop down this tree. And oh, there's one helping thing that I learned a while back. If you dig this dirt, there's a dirt chest, 9,000, contains 7 dirt. That's helpful. And I normally just come up here and plant a piece of dirt here to grow a tree. And now for the quest. I get a pickaxe of splintered rings and an apple for my rewards. And then this is just pretty much the tutorial on how to do it. QDS is a, well, what it says in the name, quest delivery system. It gives you a hopper at the beginning. You have to place it down. And then you select task, right click, and then you have found the thing, and then you put a thing in it that it requires, and it sucks it in and voids it, and you complete the quest. Unless there's a second part, which there is on this, and you have to break this hopper and turn it in. And there we go. Manual submit. Reward gives you a reward bag and a full heart. And to use these full hearts, just right click, adds a life to your hardcore. Oh, this is interesting. As a first reward. Okay, first things first. It's not what I wanted to make. Make another chest. Because your inventory fills up quickly. You'll see what these are fairly later down in the line of this series. And if you're wondering where the Crash Landing series is, I am waiting on a specific person to respond to my question if they want to join me on it. But this will take its place. I think I may rotate these videos each week. I haven't exactly decided. If you want me to do that, just comment, and I'm sure I will do it. Now, for an oak barrel to make dirt, I don't think I've showed this in the Crash Landing series yet. It's one of the first things you do on here. And I need to make more. One more. I'm gonna check this real quick. In the beginning, I need to make the Tinkertron truck stuff. Which I also need to make another crook because the one I just made broke. They do break easily. And also if you're wondering why don't I just make a wooden axe? They don't work. They don't work on here either. That's one of the bad things about iguana tweaks. It doesn't allow you to use normal. At least I think it's iguana tweaks that does it. It doesn't allow you to use normal tools. Takes their durability down to nothing. And while I wait, I should probably go up there and grow that tree and put this in it. So with this wood, I can more than likely make a hatchet, which will allow me to actually cut this wood faster. And I just put this up on. And I will be back when I'm done cutting down trees. And we're back. And we're going to be making a Tinker's Construct setup. And I'll be right back because I just got a message. And we're back again. So to start with Tinker's Construct, you need a crafting table, a oak log, and oak wood planks. And to make a blank pattern, all you have to do is this, at least for this mod pack. Different mods you have to do a different recipe, which is just this. But for this, you just have to do this. Now, to make the tables you need to do this. Then with this, and this, and there's one other thing I did not craft beforehand. It's a chest. And it turns into a chest you can keep the patterns in. And these things always drive me crazy, because you can't place anything next to them, because they take up this entire block, which they're from micro blocks, if you can tell. I really need to turn that off. That was not expected. Oh, and I made another barrel for dirt. And it's still raining, by the way. You will understand this in a little bit. How is that doing? Could be better. And this is literally all you do. Right click the barrel and it puts in saplings, and you can use those saplings to compost. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Now all I have to do is put this together correctly. So crafting table, tool station, bark builder, pattern chest, and stencil table. So your blank patterns go in the stencil table right here. And it gives you tool patterns. First pattern you want to get on this map is the axe head pattern and the tool rod pattern. Then you take those patterns into the part builder, and you have some flint you can use as a axe head. Then you put them in the pattern chest straight out of the part builder, and then you put the parts into the tool station and makes a hatchet, which is very helpful. because I need another quick no. And there's a quality of life mod that you'll see in a second. That was, I'm not sure what mod does that, but it automatically takes another thing. Like I had this crook right here. It just dropped it down into my hotbar where I had the last one. So you don't have to just stop and do it yourself. And if you don't like that mod because you think it's lazy, talk to Jada Cat, because she's the one that made the thing mod pack. That will come shortly. Now, time for the wrong book. Since I already made the axe, I don't need it. And but I do need something to cook with. This is where that tree comes in. Because you cannot go past that quest until you do get the string. Which I need to get some wood to build out a platform so now it goes into the void. Paper? Really? You gave me paper with respiration 3? Really, Jaded? That's a troll. So much for a troll. You can't use that, if you're wondering. Quarter of a heart. You need 4 of them to... I do need that. You need a... quarter hearts to get a... Of course I left the stuff to build the dang platform. Should probably get another crook because these crooks do not last for multiple trees. And I will be back when I am done building out this platform. In the back. And breaking these with a crook gets you string, but most of the time. But if you break them by hand, you will not get anything from these. You won't get anything unless they're 100%. And I need to look at getting some food. And we're back. My recording software stopped again, so I'm gonna place a couple of silkworms so this can get started. Do. Okay, so I need an oak sieve, fishing rod, wooden hammer, which does not require a string, and a bed, which is pretty easy to do. So for this oak sieve, you need 2 of these. The bed, you need 3 of these, which is all I can do right now because I can build the hammer, which will come in handy once I start sifting. Now it's in these saplings you've been turning into dirt. All you have to do is right click them on the sieve and you get stuff. And we'll be right back. And we're back and I'm starving. Grass seeds, pumpkin seeds, that'll be useful for when I start growing grass, which I need to put that away in case I do die. I already got carrot seeds, so I don't need to claim that. I have 35 stone. So if you do this, you make cobblestone. And I have enough for a furnace, maybe. Let's see what the quest book says to do. The quest book says to get more string. If you're wondering why I'm doing this slow, not all of these are done. Like that one up there. And I need to eat some apples. And that will not last me very long. But it shall do for now. So make another crafting bench up here. There's going to be crafting benches everywhere on this island, because I'm too lazy to go all the way back down there to get to them. Well, I'm not too lazy, I just don't want to waste the hunger. And here comes the boring part. I think everyone should know how to fish. It's very difficult because you only get supplied this very small pond. There we go. And I will be back when I catch a fish. Oh, finally, after about 20 minutes, I finally caught a fish, and the fishing rod broke when I caught it. What luck. Now, quest reward. Let's go with, I don't know, cottonseed. I don't think you can get those any other way. And this is the quest that you get all the things. And pretty soon I will be able to get lava in a bucket so I can make a lava or cobble generator, so I don't have to keep composting saplings into dirt. And it gets faster as it goes. And quest book. It gives us one of each and a pick of misfortune. Because this pick is not as good because it has a wood core. Or wood head. But the repair material is netherrack, and we don't have any access to that. So let's high speed 4. Definitely faster, though. And to get lava and buckets, you first have to do this. Get 3 oak barrels, and then get at least 3 dust from X and a hollow. Right click each, and it gives you 3 clay blocks, which in turn you have to place down on the ground and then break. And then you take 3 of them and you make a bucket. And you take the rest, mix them with bone meal, and make a crucible. And I believe that will be the end of this episode. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Oh, and comment, like, and subscribe, and if you want to see more. Bye.